thought about making this the other day or on the 19th when the new age of Aquarius first happened. So, for those of you who don't know, around noon Pacific Standard Time or 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, um, the Pluto had an ingress leaving the sign of Capricorn that it has actually been in for the last 16-ish years, and switched over, moved into Aquarius for the next around 20 years. And so they're calling this kind of like a new age of Aquarius, a mini age of Aquarius. I've also seen it being called the golden age of Aquarius. And so what is happening is that as in the case of any shift, of any big shift, of any big download, there are going to be some people that experience a shift of bliss, of release, of relief as well. So it might feel like a lot of letting go, pressure it's being released, right? But for others, it might feel as though the pressure has increased. It might come with sadness. It might come with anxiety. It might come with fear of the unknown. It might come with a lot of kicking and screaming of the versions of yourself that are falling away in order to bring you into integration with the version of yourself that is being called forward at this time. And so, if that is you, I just wanted to make a short little recording for some assistance. So, if you are finding yourself having issues, having a hard time right now during this shift, you're feeling today and maybe throughout this week that things are feeling heavy, or there's a lot of pressure on you, or you don't know why, you feel sad, you're crying, consider this a form of grief. Imagine that you're grieving and that something or someone that you love dearly has left. Maybe they've left to go on to accept a new job or new position, their dream position that took them to a completely different continent, a whole other country, somewhere far away from you. Or maybe somebody who was sick and ill and not doing well in the world that we are living in, really struggling, and now they've transitioned on to paradise, to a new place beyond the veil where there's no more sickness, there's no more worry, there's no more chaos, and they are free. And even though you might want to be happy for this friend of yours or this thing that has to move on, there's part of you that's going to feel sad about that, right? Because it's still a change and you're still going to miss them. And even if maybe you fought often, or they caused you a lot of headache, they brought you a lot of problems sometimes, a part of you might still be sad because of your time away from each other. And so this is basically what I'm suggesting could possibly, and I understand that for everybody that might not be the case, but could possibly be the reason for the feelings that you're having now. The breaking away that's happening is necessary for you to go to the next level, for you to reach your highest heights. You cannot be your best self if you're bringing all of your baggage with you, right? So imagine that in order to get to your highest timeline, all the things that you've been asking for, all of the things that you've been wanting to come into alignment they're now possible. And you are now able to dream a new world into being, a future that can be better for your children's children, for all of the people on this planet. right? You're going to have that ability to do that. And in order to do that, though, you cannot bring certain things with you, certain heaviness, certain parts of you that don't mesh well with this new vibration. So they're going to fall away. And that might hurt. Because even if it wasn't serving your best and highest potential, it was a part of you. It was something you were used to. It was comfortable. It was how you survived. It was how you made it this far. It was the world that you knew. The world that you knew is falling apart. It's breaking away. Relationships that you had, maybe they don't feel the same. And eventually it will be okay. It will feel okay. Even if you might think back to it every now and then and have a little nostalgia, a little heart aching. Overall, you're stepping into a future that is going to be amazing. You don't have to rush, though. You don't have to run to get to that feeling of being overjoyed. If you're not there yet, you don't have to push yourself. It's okay. Feel the feelings that you're feeling right now. Allow yourself to cry, journal about it, write a letter. That's what I did on November 18th, the day before the ingress, the Pluto new age of Aquarius happened. I wrote a letter of farewell to my old self. And so you can do that as well. Or you can do that to your old life. You can do that to the old world, the old paradigms. You can do that to anyone in your life that maybe you're missing right now. Just write them a letter, letting them know how much you're grateful for all that you have gone through together, for all that they taught you, for everything they carried you through. And ask that you, if you'd like, if it feels comfortable to you and you feel aligned, you can even ask that they watch you in spirit from a distance, cheering you on, being so proud of you that you were able to go forward. You were able to go step into this higher version of yourself, into all of these beautiful things that are going to be awaiting you, all of these wonderful things you're now coming into alignment with. They're happy to see that you're able to go forward, even if you couldn't take them with you, even if you had to leave them behind to get there. So, if you don't mind, if you feel called to do this now, I would just like you to place both of your hands over your heart and close your eyes. Fill that space inside of you, wherever it is. It's an anxiety ball, knot in your stomach, a tightening in your chest, a buzzy feeling. Just tap into that feeling. Whatever it is that you're feeling right now, grief, sadness, anxiety, whatever it is. Get in touch with it and tell it, I see you. I see you. I'm not afraid to face you. I'm not afraid to feel you. I'm not afraid because I know that eventually we'll feel better. Eventually we'll be on the other side of that door. But for today, I'll sit with you. I'll be your friend. I'll hold your hand. You can tell me all of the things that are making you sad, that are making you anxious, all of your worries, and I'll hold space for them right now in a slightly detached but lovingly surrounded way. I'll create a bubble around you. I'll protect you like a mother, like a mama bear. And when you're ready, we'll put these feelings down and we will rejoice. We will be grateful. And we will allow ourselves to receive the positive things that are coming. But for today, we'll sit with our friend and hold their hand while they speak to us. When you feel ready, I want you to close out your session with a little love and light, remembering that it's always okay to do our shadow work and to face our shadows and fears and feelings that feel icky or uncomfortable, our tears, our sadness, our grief, our anxieties. There's nothing wrong with that. We're here, we're human, we're having a human experience, and we came here to experience the full array of human emotions that are available to us. When you are ready, I would like you to imagine yourself and all of your feelings, any parts of you that came forward to talk to you, any friends that came to visit, any loved ones, anything that you're letting go. And just imagine that you're receiving a beautiful shower of white light coming from the divine heavens above, just bathing you in a glow, washing over everything that you're ready to release, everything that no longer serves you, and everything that was never yours to carry to begin with. As we see the white light showers washing thoroughly through your heart space, through your solar plexus, going all the way down to your toes, you send all of that through your soul star, all the way down to your earth star, connecting with your roots in the Mother Earth, sending all that you're releasing down through these roots, asking the Mother Earth to carry them away. And she can choose to either burn them up in her magma where they can do harm to no one else, or to use as fertilizer to grow beautiful things for your future. I'd like to thank your guides and my guides, your higher self and my higher self, all that are coming here today to do the best work, to bringing in the best future for the collective, for the highest good for you and for the collective. And I'd like to thank you for doing this, for being brave, for showing up, for tapping in, for doing the hard things, day after day, stepping into the work to fulfill your purpose, to be here, because we are needing you at this time. Thank you so much. Amen. Ashe. Aho.